There we go. All right, guys. We're down here on the river today. We got a special little treat for you. Today we're gonna be tossing around the Hog Farmer CopperState Mini Rig. See there, we got all blades, and the little guy liked it. Way to start the day. Little baby, but they're gonna get bigger. It's gonna get good today. Got some 6 cents Divine swim baits on there and Divine jig heads. Let's go to work. I'm gonna show you guys some shallow A-rig fishing this winter. Saw you suckers. Seeing fish, these fish are really suction down on the bottom, like bellies on the bottom. And I threw out there a long ways and just creepy crawling it, almost bumping the bottom with the A-rig. And I got hit, and I watched my live scope come up and hit it. These fish are acting very, very finicky. You can see them if you come up here, Jay. You can watch them. Scan around. See it come up the bottom right there. You can see those ones snaking down to the bottom right there. Those are the fish we're catching. Just make a long cast, let it fall all the way to the bottom. And just slow creepy it. Fish hit it like 3 times before he ever got it. Especially when they're acting like this, you want them to track it for a long ways. Rod kind of belly, even with the belly. I got a 6:2 to 1 gear ratio. And 7-11 movement, medium heavy. Soft rod, but not too soft. It's a light rig. We're throwing 1/8 ounce heads on here. All right, so check it out, guys. Will's got a brand new A-rig here. He's never thrown an A-rig before out on a big body of water. So I'm gonna teach you guys basically the rigging that we're doing here today. So this is the Hog Farmer Mini CopperState rig, desert rig. It's got all blades and 2 hooked baits. So what we're gonna do is, first of all, I want to find the middle wire. So I'm gonna kind of spread them apart a little bit. And that middle blade wire, sometimes they're hard to get to, is the solo wire with a blade that's not on the top. So that's gonna be the middle wire right there, guys. So I'm gonna use that as my focal point for, it's really crucial to get this A-rig bent out correctly so it runs true. And the key here, guys, is take your thumb. You never wanna bend with holding the head like this and pulling up, because what that's gonna do, it's gonna weaken all those wires right in that head, and then your wires eventually are gonna fall off on some fish. So what I like to do is I like to place my thumb right below the head, and I'm just gonna bend it out decent little ways, and then I'm gonna take the other one that's on the other side, same thing, right underneath the thumb. So now you can see, looks pretty clean right there. We might just adjust it a little bit here up, get them away from those hook baits. All right, a little bit up. All right, now we're looking pretty aerodynamic right there, guys. A little bit up on this one. I'm pretty particular when it comes to this stuff. I like it to run true and do what I want it to do. So now I'm going to split these, find the right, find the left, right? Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing. Thumb, I'm going to kind of go away from the head, kind of at a diagonal right on the head right there. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side here, guys. And you want to space these out a decent ways when you have the blades and 2 hooked baits. That way you're not fouling up those 2 hooked ones and they have enough space. All those blades are going to draw the attention of those fish, and that way they've got enough space. They're not tangling up on the cast, so you have efficient casts. You're working them through the water column without any tangles. And I like to keep all those blades kind of close together. Get nice up. That's what we're gonna look like right there. And then don't forget, guys, we got some awesome Kiatech mega packs right here, guys. This is 3.8 electric shad, one of my favorite colors. Got a ton of them, so we're gonna take 2 out of this box here. Will's gonna go catch him some A-rig fish on these bad boys. Super easy to put these on, guys. Just take your time. What I like to do is I'm gonna find out where that hook's gonna go through. So I line it up, put my thumb right back there. So it's gonna come about 3/4 of the way through that slit right there. It's about 3/4 down. I'm just make sure I go nice and straight. You guys want to make sure you get these baits on nice and straight so they run true, and these divine heads will lock these baits on for a long time. You can catch a lot of fish on these particular heads from 6 cents. That's what I love about these screw locks on the heads, because your baits don't tear off very easily at all. It takes a lot for those baits to come off of there. So we got one on. You can see it's nice and straight. And then we're going to do number 2. I can usually do these pretty quick, but guys, take your time. If you haven't done them before, just it's good to take your time, make sure they're on properly so that your rig is working properly, so you can catch those fish. If one of those are running haywire, and guys, this is, you know, just like anything, this is another tool to try and use on these fish this time of year. But if this isn't running right, if it's running wonky, I mess with the wires sometimes, and I'll bend them out and just see what's running right. I want to make sure that head is dead even with those coming off. If it's from the side or the other side, that's what I don't like. So I try to make sure that it's nice and even. And oh, those hooks are sticky sharp. But yeah, Will's got his first A-rig here, ready to go catch some fish. You ready, Will? Let's go. Another decent one on the A-rig, guys. Guys, you got to pick up some of these A-rigs here at CopperState. Mini CopperState desert rig out here on the river. Catch some decent fish today. It's been tough today. It's been really tough. But I tell you what, we had to change the pace with this. Right there, I actually ripped it out of some grass and got bit. But today we've been catching just slow winding it as slow as you can on the bottom, and like actually bumping bottom with the rig. And then I'd give it a little half reel turn, a little pump, little pulse, and kind of get it off the bottom. That's drawing a lot of those bites. You guys, come pick you some up. CopperState Hog Farmer mini desert rig, and some divine heads, 1/8 ounce, and some divine swim baits. These are 3.8 Ghost Ice Minnow. Been doing the job today on a tough day out here. It's usually not like this at the river. Usually come out here and just absolutely slay them. But it's been a little tough, but we're able to get bit and catch some good ones. Still have a pretty good day, so can't complain about that. But there you go, guys. Go get you some.